Hello beautiful people, my name is Milka and welcome to Mega Stitches. This is a channel all about cross stitch and all my stitching adventures. Sometimes I will sew a project bag, but I'm not good at sewing, so mostly cross stitch. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible. Like always, I take a long time to come back to y'all, but I mean, life is busy. I like to come here when I have, enough to show. Pretty much being very monogamous lately, but I mean, I don't know. I just stay a long time with projects until I feel like, oh, this is good progress. Let me put it down. I'm moving on. But yeah, if this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, then welcome too. I am recording on a Monday. I believe it's November the 6th. And I skip all these months and I come back. I skip Halloween. I skipped, like the end of the summer, sampler September, all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of a rebel, Anyways, I'm going to show you guys what I've been stitching. First, I'm going to start with the fully finished objects because I just have them like right here. I have some haul, some fully finished objects, some just finished objects, my progress, and I don't know, whatever comes to mind. That's about it. So let's start because I don't want this video to be so long. I mean, I know y'all like long videos, but my apartment complex decided to take all the carpets from the halls, and I don't want you to hear all that noise. So if you have headphones, take it off. There's gonna be crinkling, there's bag moving stuff, so it's just better. Anyways, let's start. First one that I have right near me, let's see, and this is in a Ziploc bag, nothing fancy. It is Miss Goth Swallowtail by Nora Corbett. I use everything that she called for, so nothing extra. And this is actually kind of fully framed, but not fully framed. I pop it in this frame. It has a foam board on the back, and it's pinned, but it's not lace or anything yet. I just wanted to see how it looked, but here's the fully finished. She's beaded on her head. It's very pretty. I feel like she's very simple. It was not that complicated. The wings were a lot to stitch. Her skin is 1/1. I didn't do any changes to this piece. And I found this frame in Hobby Lobby for $5, reduced price. So that's quite nice. And as you can see, this fabric is opalescent. I'm not gonna give too many details because I've given the details in the past about these projects. Plus, I'm in a time constraint. Is that how you say it? Anyways, that's Miss Goth Swallowtail. All right. See where I'm going to put all these things. You can hear. So sorry. And the finish that I have is Folk Art Sampler by Tiny Motherness. It's very pretty. I used all the call for colors. The only thing that changed was the fabric. In this fabric, I found it in, I will say like Hobby Lobby. Oh wow, that is very loud. Give me a moment. This is gonna be a fun video. Can y'all hear this? I'm sorry, but this is going to have to do. I don't know what they're doing out there. They're changing the carpets and the noise is there, so apologize. Well, this is my finish. As I said, I changed the fabric to this polka dot fabric, and this is like a 28 count. Then I did finish Mini Bouquet of Samplers by Jeanette Douglas. I've shown this before. Trying to see where I'm at. But here it is. This is a bouquet of flower for each month of the year. I did it long instead of 4 rows of 3. So I can put it in a thread spool. And that's done. I'm so happy, and I iron all these, so it's like, oh, I iron it. Anyways, then I got this freebie at Keepsakes, either StitchCon 2021 or StitchCon 2022, maybe. But I got it at the store, and I stitched it in a scrap of fabric, and I found this little frames on, it was Joann's. This is gonna be terrible. Joann's, like for $1.80 something, and yeah. And I dyed this fabric too. I just had it in my stash. I pop it in there and I keep it in my desk. Brought it to just show you. Since we were past Halloween, I guess I gotta show you. I am Groot. This was from an Etsy shop. I stitched this a while ago, but I wanted to show it. I also had this on my desk at work. This is Turkey Trot by Michelle Bendy. I bought this, I don't know, maybe 2021 something. And I dyed my fabric when I was still starting to learn how to dye fabric. And it was kind of halfway. I had the pumpkin done, and then I finished it and fully finished it. I think that way is better, but it's so cute. It's a chef with a fork trying to get his pumpkin. It's so cute. And this is just a photo frame that I got at Joann's, and I didn't know if I'm gonna keep it here, so what I did, I didn't want to cut the fabric. What I did, it was I didn't put no foam board or anything on the, or pin it at all. I literally just kind of like wiggle it until it got to like a decent center, and then I put this back thing just secured it with whatever it brings, and then pin the back, folded the back fabric and pin it in the back. So I'm probably gonna be using this frame for switch it up, whatever, and that's why I didn't want to just leave it here. It's very pretty. I like it. Let's see. Oh, since we're already in the Thanksgiving mood, I pulled this little thankful wool that I stitched last year, and I want to like frame it or put it, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. This was also a hand dye fabric by me, and this was a freebie. I forget the designer, but if you really want to know, just ask me and I'll look it up for you. Leave it in the comments. All right, so what I've been working on, I've been working on a lot of stuff. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen you guys, so I'm just gonna show you randomly in no order. I kind of iron my pieces, which is quite a treat for y'all because I really don't iron stuff, but I was like, you know what, this is looking a little bit too wrinkly. Let's iron some stuff. The things that have like erasable pens or water soluble pens, I did not iron because they will set and they'll ruin your fabric. We don't want that. So this is Miss Orchid by Nora Corbett, and this is on a hand dye fabric by me. It's very pretty. And I just worked on the bottom of the skirt a little bit more. Not too much, but here it is. So lots of pings. Where did I put the pattern though? Oh my. It's like all the way down here. Gosh, I hope I don't drop anything. I'm sorry. Alright, this is Miss Orchid. Lady Orchid Moth. This is the pattern. She's gonna be so pretty. Every time I stitch on this, I think of my mom because she loves orchids, like loves orchids. Then I have G Ledger 1898 by Reflex du Soleil. The Soul, maybe that's how it's pronounced. This is the pattern. I saw this in a Flosstube that I do not remember the name of, and I was like, oh, I want to have it. But funny thing is, actually I got it for free at the freebie table at StitchCon. I found it. I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Colors were not as expected, but I'm using chestnut, and this is a 32 count linen, I believe. 32 count linen in the color chestnut. I don't think it's for any like particular dyer. I'm stitching this also in hand. What threw me off was that yellow from the pair. You see, the yellow on the antique does not look this bright, but you know what, I said F it, and I like folk colors, so let's just go with this. And I have other patterns that look similar to this color palette, so I'm just gonna roll with it. G Ledger 1898. Do I have anything else here? I saw Halloween Quaker by Lila Studios and in my stash, and I actually have the fabric, but I don't have the kitted up floss, or I haven't done anything with the floss. And I was like, you know what, I should actually stitch on that, and I pulled it up, but I never got to it. So this is Tsunami by Bee Stitched Me. Tsunami, or Tsunami, but I just have like 200 stitches there, like 200 stitches when I was doing no new starts. I'm like, I need to get back to that. I'm not doing that in this video because I know me. Every time you see your old projects, you just want to work on them. Then I worked on Dark Queen of the Seas. This was a stitch along, I believe, in 2020, if not 2021. I bought the fabric from the fabric is from Under the Sea Fabrics, and it's called Bewitched. I'm using a 32 count even weave, and this is where I got. I concentrated this time on this area, on the corals, and on the seaweed. I think I also started working on the magic situation that's around her. But this is where she's at. I changed her hair to like a aqua color. I think people call it teal here too, but yeah, this is where she's at. Then I also have this little bee pattern that I got a while ago when I went to Texas. And Tin's Health, is it Tin Smith wife something? But this is a pattern. It's called Bee Farm. Bee Farm. And this is what I'm at. It's almost done. I should actually just pick it up and finish it because it's very pretty. I love the fabric that I chose because it looks like you know, what's it called? Bee something. Give me a moment. Berkshire Hive. Berkshire Hive. I'm not sure. Maybe if you can read this. The Tin Smith wife. That was a very nice store too. Like, there's a lot of goodies to see, and if you're a knitter and you're in Texas, you should definitely go see her. Go to the store because seriously, it's very pretty. There's a lot to see, a lot to buy, a lot of everything. What else have I worked on? Then I think this is where I'm at, but I'm not sure. I did stitch on Moonlight Sampler by the Blue Flower. This is in a 40 count hand-dyed linen by me, and I have to say I love this pattern. I love that it has so many like little different things to see. Last time you saw it, okay, I might need to get actually a board for this. No, I mean for the next Flosstube, but last time you saw it, I believe I didn't have none of this round situation. I didn't have nothing of that. I worked on, so sorry. I worked on these 3 rows of letters. This little animal, the bat, I think this is like a duck maybe. I'm not sure what's the name of this either, but they're so cute. They're just so cute. And completed the letters. I also completed all these flowers and the butterfly and this section. But I'm just missing a letter under the fox right there, and I can continue going up on the sides. I want to go all around, and then I mean if I get tired I would just go in the middle and so. But I love it. I mean, like, don't you love it? Because I do. I have this extra fabric on the side because I actually cut my fabric too small. I mean, I thought I had enough space, but I cut it before I dye it, so it shrank. And then it just feels like this was too little, so I just added a little bit of extra cotton fabric on the side. And that's why you see that. But I do have a lot of extra, and I do like this fabric, so I might be using it for something else. I just need to like see where's the very top of my pattern, and I can continue. Then oh wait, I have stuff here that I haven't shown. Put that there. I was working on my mom's gift. She doesn't watch these Flosstube, so I'm cool of saying that. I have them on this like matte situation. It was made by Candy, so I just have all my threads here. You just lay it on the table, and it keeps your stitching from getting dirty and stuff. And I just roll it like this and keep it in a bag. But I could not iron this one because it has water soluble pen. This I made a lot of progress on this pattern. This is called Old Hollywood by WISHLIST, and it's a kit. I'm using all the kits, fabric, thread, everything, and it's from their premium line, I believe. This is in another language, but you can see it down here. This is Old Hollywood, and this is her. She's very pretty and elegant. My mom is very elegant. She loves, you know, the colors. I bought this like originally for me, but then I was like, oh my god, my mom will love this. I love people with red hair. And that's like I don't know, like something so interesting to me. So she has red hair, and she's so like sitting there, so elegant and beautiful. And this is I'm telling you, it's beautiful. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this is in a, I believe it's in an 18 count Ada, and this is where I'm at. I was kind of like halfway. All this I've stitched. Part of her chair, her fan. I'm going up her legs, and this is, you know, her torso and stuff. I think I also refill colors in her skirt or her dress that were not there. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot. The thing is that the colors are very similar, and this is how WISHLIST has its kits floss. So yeah, I stitched so much on this that I kind of got burned out by the colors, so I had to switch up. I took this also on a road trip that I had to a friend's wedding, and I was just stitching in the car for the first time, and it was kind of weird. Like, I mean, I didn't get nauseous or anything like that. It was just like weird stitching and in a moving vehicle. So I mean, I can stitch, but it has to be a project that I can see the holes. Like a tight linen, that's a no. First of all, these are my tips based on my experience. A fabric that you can see the holes. Maybe if you stitch in like if you stitch in hand, maybe something that you can stitch in hand is easier than trying to be with a hoop, and then the car moves and then you're like, oh, I'm in the wrong spot. And also if there's a lot of light, like the sun is coming through, sometimes it's difficult to see where you're at. I don't know if you understand, but go experience stitching in a car and you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. After that, I was like, okay, I'm feeling fall. So I have this bag by Barbara Johns. I think she's stitching Granny on Flosstube, on YouTube, everything. And I bought this a while ago, maybe like 2 years ago. And I have like different fall projects in it. First one that I was drawn into was Halloween and Cross Stitch by Corey Ibatikori. I don't know if that's pronounced like that, but it's called Halloween and Cross Stitch. And this is what it is. It has a witch, pumpkins, a fancy shoe with pins, like a pin cushion. I mean, it's genius. A bobbin, scissors, like thimbles, Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Boo. And then it says, every witch loves Halloween and cross stitch. It's very cute. I love these little scissors. I'm telling you, it has a lot of cute details. So I pull it out. I love the project. I don't love the fabric that I chose. This was a fabric that I chose a long time ago. I dye myself. It looks good, but in order to fit in this fabric, it needs to be over 1, and this is 28 count, so it's very, very tiny. And I'm using DMC. I'm using all the call for colors. It's DMC, so I have to have a hoop that stretches that fabric out very well, in order for me to like stitch comfortably, and it's still tight. So yeah, one more time, that's all. So I thought I was going to be able to stitch on another project that I have here. This is also a little freebie by Cherry Wood Design Studios. I found it at Keepsakes. It says so thankful. I was thinking about maybe doing some oranges, green, and then maybe like a brownish, or doing it all monochromatic, but I'm not sure. I didn't get to this, and I'm already in Christmas mode. So next year maybe, or who knows, whenever it tickles my fancy, like someone says right there. Bam. I also have this Little House Needlework Sit and Stitch pattern, and I love it. Really like it a lot. It says, by the ocean, on the beach, under stars I cannot reach, in the car and on a plane, also on a railway train, I can stitch most anywhere, but really love my easy chair. And that's so true. I mean, you can carry your stitching anywhere, but what is more comfortable than your own stitchy chair setup? Like nothing. We have taken years of learning how you want your stitching setup to be and what you need around, so you don't have to move after you're fully set down. Oh, that even rhyme. That's funny. I have everything for that pattern also. I just haven't gotten to it. Anyways, I'm in Christmas mode, and I pulled some webs, not all of them, but I'm gonna show you what I was stitching yesterday. This is in a Vintage Country mocha fabric. Sorry, there's so much light behind it. Let me see if I fold it. There. Not even, but I'm stitching. This is not a Christmas pattern, but it has reds, and I don't know, I kind of liked it. I'm using a DMC variegated, where is it? The color is 115. It's a very pretty deep red. It goes from very deep to very bright, and the camera is blowing it out. Is definitely more subtle. DMC 115 variegated, and I bought a bunch of skeins for it. It is a big border, and then in the center it has 2 dragons. If I remember, I'll put a picture in it. Then, and I'm not showing none of my bags because you guys have seen it before, but I'm kind of in a rush. I'll show it when next time. This is Santa's Midnight Ride by the Gold Collection in Dimensions. It's very pretty. I'm stitching this in hand. Sorry, I don't have a cold, but I'm kind of stuffy. And this is where I'm at. Hold on. The struggles. That struggles, people. This is where I'm at. I always start in the bottom left corner and then work my way up. It's very rare if I start somewhere else. Needle minders. This needle minder is by the Rebel Stitcher, the little avocado one with the sea heart. And this one I made is a candy cane. So I was like, yeah, I want to work on that. Definitely want to work on that. And then I pulled to Holiday Quaker by Lila Studios. That's how it looks like. Holiday Quaker by Lila Studios. It's nice because she has different options. She in the center it says happy holidays. I think she has options for either Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and another one, I believe. So you don't have to write whatever is in the pattern, because not everybody celebrates like Christmas. This is in a Mystic Fabrics called Reflection, and this is a 40 count linen. And if it's 40 count, I do 1/2. We're using all the call for colors. This is where I'm at. Very pretty. Lovely. Let me change the very pretty. I haven't stitched on these, but these are the ones that I want to stitch on. Then I got contacted by a cross stitch designer, and basically she was asking me if she wanted to collaborate with her. She'll send me like a kit and I will review it, or just show it on my Instagram. And this is the company's called this is kind of hard to pronounce. Povitulia. So, but here it is. I've actually taken a picture of everything that comes inside, so I'm not gonna open it. This is called Venice. One of my destinations that I want to go before I die is Venice or Venice. Spanish is different, but it is very, very pretty. And I liked how it came in the the kit. The only thing that I said that I would like to see is like if the pattern was a little bit bigger, but it's decently bigger, that you decently big that you can actually see it. So it's not very, very tiny. That's pretty. That's very, very pretty. Haven't started it, but it's on my list to start. And then she was like, do you want a bookmark? And I'm like, but okay. And me and the sea and the ocean, I love the ocean, so I got this seahorse. So nice. And this can be a very quick stitch, actually, and it brings everything. Their store sells through Amazon, so you can get it pretty quickly. I got the seahorse first, and then I got Venice, because they had to ship it, I believe, from like Ukraine. So it took maybe 10 more days, but that's because they didn't have it in the Amazon storefront. I'm just checking, what am I missing? Am I missing anything? I don't think so. I've been watching a lot of Flosstube, like so much Flosstube. So sorry. Last thing that I have to show is haul. If you're not interested in watching haul, then goodbye, my loves. Thank you for sticking around and just checking out my progress and checking what I've been stitching and what I've been up to. So yeah, as I said, I'm all in Christmas mode. I had to say in my Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me. It's Mega Stitches 24. And you can just see I'm very active in Instagram. I just post everything that I've been stitching so I don't forget what to record. But I had to say, you know, in Dominican Republic, and I'm Dominican, in DR, we don't celebrate Halloween, or we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So these are traditions that I have adopted from my North American family. And I mean, I'm grateful for having, you know, blended traditions. I mean, I like to celebrate. I like to dress up. We do carnival instead of Halloween, since like in February is my birth month. So yeah, so Dominicans starts decorating and putting their tree up in October. I know here people do it like the day after Thanksgiving. Anyways, last thing that I have to show is haul. And I'm gonna do it very quick because I gotta go to work. In my trip to Indiana, I went to Indiana for a wedding that I was invited to. It was so much fun. I got to see a little bit of the Indiana city. It was like 5.5 hours from where I'm at, and it was not that bad. And we just ate a lot of food, drank, danced, got to get all pretty and dolled up, and I haven't done that in a while, so it was quite nice. And yeah, I had to stop at a cross stitch store because you know me. So while my friend was getting dressed, because he was part of the wedding party, is that how it's called? But you know, like the guys, the grooms, and the ladies. Sorry, I don't know, the words right now are not coming out. I was like, okay, I'll be back, you have fun, I'll go to a cross stitch store. So I went to Stitches from the Heart, and this is in Evansville. I can show you the bag so you can take this screenshot of their phone number and stuff. Stitches from the Heart. And I was like, I'm just gonna be there for 30-40 minutes. Not happen. The store is full of goodies. Like there's a lot, and it's not displayed in a way that you can see everything. I mean, there is some areas, yes, but in order to find patterns, you gotta dig. Like there's boxes full of patterns, and I believe they have it by designer, or they have a newer section. They do a lot of needle point stuff too, which that's cool. I mean, and extra stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna show you what I got. I got Stacy Nash Primitive Deck of the Coop Pin Keep. This is the pattern. I got it because of the of the chickens and the roosters, and I mean, it's Christmas, so Christmassy. Luna's whining, so I need to wrap this up a little bit. I got burnt orange color, is very pretty, from Gentle Arts. I got it for a pattern here. Got some Bowen, because I like Bowen. I got Summer Queen from Mirabilia. Pretty in Pink Pin Keep. That's a tongue twister. So pretty. And this is by Stacy Nash. Maybe I like Stacy Nash. Oh gosh. And of course, Black Birkin, you know, not being the whole, so I'm trying to go smaller in whatever I buy, so because I have a lot of big projects. So this is Wild Berries Loose Feathers Abecedarian series, and this is number 1. I'm not doing the series, I just like this pattern. It's just like the bird with everything around it. I love it. Then, I mean, since I went in the fall, it was a fall wedding, I was all fall mode. I found this Pumpkin Farm by Blackbird Designs, and that's what I bought the thread for. I believe the house is that color. Then I got Something Wicked by Mystery Sampler. This is Sam Sarah. Sam Sarah, I believe it's, yep, Sam Sarah Design Studios. I bought this pattern, did not know that this was a series, and this is a series of 3, and this is part 3 of 3. So this is out of print. The designer is not designing anymore. The store does not have it. If you have this, part 1 and part 2, please contact me, because I really want to stitch this. I really love it. I love this pumpkin. The moon is, oh, I just love it. If you have it, please let me know. Please let me know. I would like to either purchase it from you, or I mean, if you're willing, if you already stitched it and you're willing to send it to me, I'll pay for the shipping. I don't mind. Just let me know. Or if you know of somewhere that this is in, because I just can't find it. I've called like 3 or 4 stores. They don't have it. Looked on eBay. Did not see it. So yeah. It's a little bit upsetting because I don't have all the parts, and this was the thing that got me the most excited on that trip. Then I got my hands on some Lakeside linens. I've never owned Lakeside linens fabric, and everyone says that that's so good and it's the good stuff, the good shit. So so I got pretty big chunk of it. I think this is a 4 yard, maybe. It's 27 by 36, but this is in the color copper, 40 count copper. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna do a lot of things on this. I was so excited when I saw Lakeside linens. I'm like, and I saw R&R, and then I was running late and I had to leave, and I had to leave it because it was just taking a while to get my order processed. But I was in a rush, you know. Someone told me, you need to be here in 10 minutes because we're leaving the house and you're not gonna have a way to get in. So I'm like, oh gosh, okay. Anyways, this is also Lakeside linens in the color pear, 40 count linen, sorry, in the color pear by I mean, I already said it, Lakeside. And it's a pretty like green to raw. I mean, this is pretty true to color, I feel like, but it's a very nice neutral. You can do so many things in it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, and all the beautiful people, I am done. Oh my gosh, 39 minutes. I think I did good. I hope you got good stitching. I forgot even to tell you, grab your coffee, your drink or whatever, your snacks, and enjoy. I've been stitching a lot with all you guys are posting Flosstubes. I found several new people that I've been watching. I might need to mention them in the next Flosstube or put it in the description below, because I did not write it down. I apologize, but I've been so entertained and hearing about the Jacob Palooza and the retreat from what's it called, the Mid-Avelia retreat. I'm not sure if it's called like that, but it was in North Carolina. I've heard oh gosh, what's that retreat that was it in Florida, I believe? Oh gosh, I forget. But I've been very entertained with all of you that have been posting about your retreat experience and all your stitching traveling. I love you all. Have a great rest of your week, and leave any comments if you have questions or if you want to share something with me. I do have still my giveaway. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be sending to one lucky winner the chart of Nora Corped Clio, and I will hand dye the fabric for you and send you all the DMCs along with the chart. Just comment which, and I've been collecting everybody that's been, you know, writing which on my comments, and whenever I hit 1K, then I'll, you know, ask what kind of fabric colors you want, and then send this to y'all. Besos and happy stitching. Ciao.